Always waiting for those packages. Okay, listen, I know in my last video I said that I'm trying to cut down on unboxings, but you know what? When Dark Horse sends you 17 pounds of books, you gotta kind of open it and see what it is, because I don't know exactly all that's in here. I have some pretty good ideas, but for one, thank you Dark Horse for hooking me up, and cannot wait to read these and do some overviews. I know there's a lot of good stuff in here, so let's cut this bad boy open and see what we got, because ooh, that's some nice tape. I also really enjoy living super close to well, close enough to Portland, where Dark Horse is located, because they shipped these out yesterday and they arrived like by 11 o'clock today, which is just insane. Wow, really good packaging too. And the double-walled boxes, love it, dig it. All right, so let's check it out. Here we go. Oh, I've been waiting for this one for a while. I am really excited for this one. It is, I'm really excited for it. Okay, so we have H.P. Lovecraft's At the Mountains of Madness Deluxe Edition, adaptation and artwork by, I'm gonna screw up the name, I'm sorry, Gao Tanab. But oof, so excited for this to finally come in. Check out that, look at that gilding on the sides of the pages, just bright silver. Really excited for this. I've been absolutely loving the Dark Horse like manga deluxe editions. And speaking of manga deluxe editions, we have Trigun. We've got, this is volume 1, right? Yep. So we got Trigun in the house, and dang, I'm really excited to check this out too. I've been reading so much manga more lately since Dark Horse has been doing these. Berserk, Hellsing, and yeah, so really excited for these, and oof, yeah. So okay, now we got Trigun, and let's see. Oh, continuing the like 80s metal fantasy books like Fever Dreams. We got Den by Richard Corbin. So this is volume 3 in. Is that right? Is that right? There we go. So we got volume 3 of Den by Richard Corbin, and man, this does look like it's going to continue that metal fever dream. These books are crazy. The art is absolutely insane. Reminds me of being a kid and looking at my the posters on my brother's wall with like the crazy like dragons and like metalocalypse type stuff with like swords and metal chain armor and all the crazy stuff. Okay, and then we are continuing that again. We had volume 3, and now we have volume 4 of Den by Richard Corbin. There is that right side up. Man, I'm bad at that part. There is volume 4. Boom. In the house. This is a lot thicker, actually. Well, not that much thicker, but it is noticeably thicker than the other volumes. I got that backwards. There we go. Noticeably thicker than the other volumes of Den in here. I should just do a full overview of like Den 1 through 4, I think, and do a big ol' like, here's Den, here's Richard Corbin's Den stuff. All right, I think we got a couple more books in here. A few more books maybe. All right, oh, maybe more than that. Okay, we're gonna get rid of them. All right, now we're clear. All right, let's go like this. Can flip them up. Ooh, yeah. All right. So we have continuing the Mignolaverse from the world of Hellboy. We got Ms. Truesdale. I almost said Troutdale. Truesdale, hardcover, and the Fall of Hyperborea. Oof, love Mignolaverse. If you have not been reading the Mignolaverse, I cannot stress enough how amazing and cohesive and expansive and just glorious that universe is. I cannot wait to see the Crooked Man, Hellboy movie that's come out. I've heard that it's moving from like a theatrical release, at least here it's not releasing theatrically, and it's going to move to digital, DVD, all that kind of stuff immediately, which is a little sad. I was really looking forward to seeing that in theaters, but you know what? As long as I get to see more Hellboy. And yeah, and I've heard the quote that stuck with me today from the Mignola Facebook group is it's not a Hellboy adaptation. It is a Hellboy movie because it is the character, the story, the tone to the, I was going to say to the T, but it's to the H, to the Hellboy. So it is Hellboy come to life on the silver screen, and I am so excited to see it. And I'm very excited to jump into more Mignolaverse because anytime we get more Mignolaverse, at worst, it's really good. At best, it's absolutely phenomenal. So, all right, here we go. Oh, you know what? We'll do some more Mignolaverse. We have Panya, boom, right here. The hardcover, The Mummy's Curse. Man, this, so good. So, I mean, come on. And the art is always so cohesive. It changes a little bit from art to art, from artist to artist, but overall, with all these different artists on all these different books and even creators, like the whole thing's overseen by Mignola, but having different writers on different books and all that, like it's so cohesive, even with all these different creators on it. It's so good, y'all. It's so good. All right. So let's jump right into the next one. We've got Skinner hardcover. I was really interested in seeing this and seeing what this is all about. Looks a little bit of a, nowhere to run once Skinner finds you. So it's the terrifying tale of 6 internet celebrities who accompany a superstar survivalist on a 1-week trip deep into the remote Canadian wilderness. I mean, it's that setup of survival horror with a bunch of young people trying to survive a murderer. So, I mean, come on. Who doesn't dig that stuff? I mean, keeping it in the vein of like Hellboy and that kind of horror genre. All right, so now we are getting into Skull and Bones right here, the hardcover. So this is a bunch of pirate stuff going on, and I love pirates. And I love comics, and I love hardcovers, and I love Dark Horse. So it's got all that goodness in here. All right, I haven't actually seen the art yet, so I just read the premise. Ooh, look at that art. The art looks solid. I don't know what's in here, so hopefully it's all appropriate for the YouTubes. But dang, look, oh man, look at that art. Look at that detail. Seriously. Ooh, so nice. All right, and honestly, I really, really love like these tiny deluxe, well, not deluxe, but these tiny hardcovers that Dark Horse puts out. They're such good quality every single time. And I love just having like these small one-shots collected because I travel a fair amount for work, and I can easily slide a couple of these into my bag, and I can easily knock one of these out in a night in my hotel room while I'm watching like South Park or something like that. And just love getting these little Dark Horse books. And I mean, I obviously take like these manga deluxe editions and other ones with me too. And so good. So good. But yeah, so that is the box from Dark Horse. Thank you, Dark Horse, for sending these to me. Doing some overviews very soon, some nice photo bait for y'all so you can see what it looks like on the inside a little bit better, and showing them off a little bit. But so yeah, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I am posting tons of photo bait over there. You can hit the description in this video and all of that, or go to the little linky link and, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, do all those things. But that little solo link there, that will get you over to all of my other social media, where Facebook and Instagram, the meta, as it were, have all of my photo baits on there. I occasionally will do like a community post on on YouTube with some of those photos. But for the most part, head over to those more photography-based social media rather than video-based social media, where I highlight those. But yeah, like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all of those things. But the most important thing to do is comment. Let me know in the comments what your favorite small hardcover is out there, and by Dark Horse. One of your favorite tiny books. I guess it could be like a deluxe edition or something like that, but I'm kind of curious what your favorite like tiny small hardcover is from Dark Horse. Like, is it one of the Mignola-verse ones? Is it like a Richard Corbin, like one of the Den books? Or even those are kind of big, at least scale-wise, they're thinner. But let me know in the comments. And speaking of commenting and communities and all that great stuff, don't forget to head over to Facebook, to the Omnibuds Cafe Facebook group. They have a ton of great stuff and discussions and sales posts, buy, sell, trade, and discuss. Facebook group over there. They're also on Instagram. Hit them up. It's a great community. This month I'm the YouTuber of the month, so they're highlighting all my videos in there, so I really appreciate that. Love doing those cross collaborations and just talking with the community out there and getting to know everyone and just really just talking comics. Absolutely love it. But that's it. All right, I'll let you go. Take care. Stay cool.